Hello, Village Troubles tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play, I don't have my title screen, Fire Emblem, 8, yeah, Sacred Stones, with, me, BlueAnkylo. So I'm just showing you, well, this is attempt number 4, and, it didn't go terribly well. To get this village, all I did was, this pirate that heads to break it, he starts kind of around here, you guys remember, right? Put someone on this square and he'll attack them, and then you can counter kill with, well, or just ignore him, whatever. But the way I got here was I just sent Vanessa to kind of avoid where this archer can shoot, and then she stood like, she was flying here, moved her down, grabbed the village, and moved over. That's where the rapier is. No real interesting conversation, just grabbed it, moved out of the way so that the archers couldn't kill her, and that was one done. But that's as far as I could get Vanessa on the next turn. Like, we're not very far in. This is only turn 5. So it's like 1 turn to lure the guy over, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns, 5 turns? I don't know. Maybe I had 1 more turn if I was faster, but I didn't have a lot to spare, and I could not stop the... Well, this actually almost got her killed, technically, because the killer edge guy attacked her. And it didn't lure this guy. Like, he didn't care that he could attack her. He just went straight for the village, which is unusual, because usually the pirates and bandits will attack your units rather than destroy a village if they have the option. Suffice to say, I'm not sure how I'm going to get here, because I rushed to the left as fast as I could, and I could not catch up with him. So I guess you're going to have to fly your other Pegasus Knight, Tana. Like, one of them can go here, but the other one will have to go this way, maybe carrying one of the cav? But in which case I won't be able to break this bridge very well, because I'm going to be down like 2 or 3 more units. And it was already pretty sketchy just to rush forward this quickly. I also mostly ignored the pirates with Ross, which you can just ignore. Like, I'm sure we'll kill them eventually, but we don't need to deal with these guys back here. Probably better to focus on the bridge. Anyway, I'm going to try it again. I just figured I'd show you guys what happened when I almost made it. But, yeah, I'm going to have to come up with a better strat. And this is a tough map. This is a hard mission to get all the rewards, because I figured the best route was just to close the villages up with the Pegasus quickly. And maybe that's what we'll have to do, but it's going to be really hard to fly around these killing edge mercenaries and all that. Anyway, I'll be back once I've got a better strategy. And hello again, everybody. So this is my next try after we started today's episode, and I've got my Pegasus Knights positioned as quickly as I could. Like, I honestly didn't have any more time to fly them over. This is as fast as I could get Vanessa and Tana over. They have not fought anything. And Tana should be able to grab this village and stay out of range of the archers. And Vanessa, well, she can get to this village. What happens after that is on her. It's gonna come down to some RNG for if she survives. If she can survive 1 turn, I can fly her back into the safe spot where nobody can hit her. No, that's not totally correct, but only ranged units could hit her. Anyway, that's as good as I can do, because next turn they will destroy this, guaranteed. I can't lure him away. As far as I can tell, there's no way to stop this guy other than killing him. And, that's hard. So the way I dealt with the axe guy here actually was better to just use Ross, put him here, just counter hatchet, that killed him pretty well. On the other hand, I haven't killed any of the original pirates, but I'll get them later. Alright, and then again, I use like Gilliam to lure out the sniper, and this group through the middle bridge I'm getting pretty good at after doing it 2 or 3 or 4 times, so we can push through that pretty quick. But anyway, let's see if these guys have any chance at all. This is where it really comes down to, is the luck. So we just met this guy last episode, escorting La Raquel. Yeah. Anyway, that's the dragon shield. But this guy could probably kill her. So that'll be interesting. Anyway, and then I'll show you guys this as well. This one's a lot safer. I've been pretty good at being able to get to this village. Unfortunately, this means Tana is not getting any experience right now, but there we go. And then you have to make sure she's got at least 1 spare movement so that we can get out of this tile so she won't get killed by archers. You can actually move up to here safely. But, yeah, as long as you can move to that square, you'll be fine. Yeah, that seems to be the way to do it. And then we'll just catch her up with the rest of the team. Alright, well, let's keep going here. I know we sort of saw this turn last time, but, for the most part, things are a little bit different. Again, we got like 1 or 2 level ups. Nothing to stress out about too much. So priority is wiping out these mercenaries and the mage, probably. Oh, this guy's basically dead. Good. Joshua did a really good number on him. Sorry for all the cuts, but this battle was definitely proving difficult to successfully break through the middle, just to get all the rewards. And I double-checked. There's actually 2 rewards, so you get... Sorry, there's 3 altogether. There's the rapier, there's the dragon shield, and if you complete the mission with both villages rescued, there's an extra bonus reward. So by missing this village, you actually lose out on 2 items, which is just too many. That won't be a kill, but this is fine. Gilliam really was my key to breaking the middle quickly. It's just making sure you can heal him and position him appropriately every turn, and then he cracks right through. You don't really need Ross because there's so many sword guys, so Ross can either hold off the pirates or whatever you need in the back. I guess we could go after the mage, but it's not great. I usually had, the first couple times, I had Tana or Vanessa that could deal with these units, but I don't have that option this time. Well, let's make sure the mercenary's dead. He can hit the hardest against my squishy units, and the mage is pretty weak, all things considered. Probably Erica could kill him. I guess probably Joshua needs the heals the most right now. If I killed this guy, I might be able to get, well, this is not going to be, it's like 1 damage shy. Ah, you know what? We just got a new rapier. Let's use this rapier a little bit more, just so they speed this up. Erica's been pretty reliable. I might have gotten her level up. Because I've redone this map a few times, I forgot exactly who got a level up off camera. Yeah, that's pretty good. These soldiers, just not very strong against much. If you brought Ross along, I'm sure he'd slaughter them pretty quickly. Oh good, look at this. It's working out. And we're not going to get a kill here, but this guy can barely hurt Ford, who for now is my defensive cavalry. I'm pretty happy with his stats. That'll kind of keep him from getting into the squishy units. And I don't think we'll be able to lure... I could try to lure this guy over. The more that these guys ignore Vanessa, the better. And we do need to be very careful with this Myrmidon, so... If... It's what, 3 tiles below Kyle? Yeah, we can get there. I should heal him up first, though, just in case. So I figure this was a pretty good round. I figure maybe not optimal entry to this level, but this is definitely a difficult chapter to get the villages on. Alright, he didn't even attack. That's weird. That doesn't happen very often. Because I'm sure he could have dealt some damage. Maybe he had 0% chance to hit? I don't know what else would stop him from attacking. It's Vanessa that I'm worried about, though. Ah, of course, they went for the killing edge. Dodge! You need to dodge! Okay, he only gets 1 attack, so... To be fair, he only had, what, a 50% hit and a 27% to crit, give or take? So that only gave him, like, a... Please dodge. Oh, so that, I don't like that I basically had to resolve this chapter by luck. Also, we've already seen this dialogue, so we'll skip that. But I don't know any other way to get to this village in time. And unfortunately, this guy had a, well, we can double check here. What was it? 50% to hit, 27% to kill. So he on his own had a, what would that be, 15%? Well, a little bit lower than 15%. Somewhere around 15% chance to just kill her on his own. And because the axe guy could also attack, and had a similar, another 50%. So together they both needed to hit, which would be 50-50, that's 25% total. But if the Mermaiden had gotten a crit, he would have also killed. So we're looking at, I don't know how the averages would round out, but a little higher than 25% chance. So something like 1 in 3, Vanessa would be dead. And I'm really not happy that that was the only way I had to deal with this. I should be able to fly her to safety now, although I'll double check. I'm not going to fly her to the right. Yeah, she can't. 1, 2. So directly south of Joshua is not safe. So we can't get her to safety to the right. Yeah. I guess if I had a... She does have a vulnerary. As long as she's out of range of the killing edge, she'll be fine. Because she could vulnerary and take a hit from the hand axe. So she's fine, honestly. But yeah, like I said, I don't like to give the enemy a 25 to 33% chance to kill one of my units. We got a little bit lucky, but we could have had to restart the map right for that, which would have sucked. Anyway, let's just get to work. Looks like we've got more enemies, more XP bags spawning in for us to kill. These guys seem particularly weak to magic. Archer wanted to do a little bit of showing off. But yeah, I think we're home free now for this chapter. It's still a dangerous chapter. There's lots of strong enemies, but we can start playing it a little bit safer now, and that's great. So why also... Yeah, why didn't this guy attack Joshua? He had a 11 damage 30% of the time. That's not... Usually the enemy would try that. And Joshua would only kill him on a crit counter. It wasn't even a guaranteed suicide. They suicide all the time. Strange. Oh well, let's see. Erica, Kyle. Probably just give it to Loot. She'll be fine. No risk of counters at all this way. It's possible that because he's like a village breaker, for some reason his AI is a little bit wonky and he doesn't like to attack. I don't know. I did have, like, the pirate that starts here. He always attacked someone if they stood here that they could attack. No matter who it was, whether it was Ross or Pegasus or Mage or whatever, he always went after them. I guess Forge should probably get a level up. That's not enough damage. Maybe Steel Sword? Not a double, so we'd have to weaken first. Which I can't... Well, we can do. We need heals. Before we run away from the healer, let's top him up. Because he'll probably get counterattacked by the axe dude. Alright, that'll bring him down low enough for his buddy. And yeah, I was considering, after I restarted this map a couple times, bringing in Seth, because Seth might be strong enough to just rush through and get us a quick victory, but it's not enough damage. You do have to use a steel sword. Luckily, Ford is accurate enough that even the steel sword is 100% nowadays on axe. On axe guys. Like, I don't have a problem... That's kind of a bad level up. I don't have a problem bringing steel weapons, it's just usually I find the irons are superior for most situations. Alright, so... Vanessa, you can just fly away. Fly away. Let's check the armory on our way. So, I guess this is a good chance to show you the Iron Blade. It's pretty expensive. We're looking at, well, double the price of an iron sword. It's probably not as bad. Well, I don't know why you'd want iron blades. It's a little bit less accurate than the steel sword. The weight is very high. There's not very many sword users that can actually have that high of constitution. Maybe some of your paladins. Well, I think the Great Knights would be your best con sword wielders. Some heroes, like if you get let's see, Garcia can. I think Garcia can turn into a hero. In this game, he can turn into either a warrior axe bow or a hero axe sword. So in that situation, maybe, because it's axe primary, gives him a high constitution, the blades might be a worthy alternative. But we're talking 1 damage for only a few units having high enough con. And you keep sacrificing that hit rate, so I don't know. I don't think they're that great. Javelins, though, I really like having a good set of spare javelins for that ranged attack. I like to have some spare hand axes, and nothing new there. So we'll want to buy a few javelins at the very least. I don't have to do it right now. We can come back between chapters, but javelins are good. Iron blades, probably not so much. Oh, also, I need to finish escaping with Tana here. Yeah, we're not taking that group on by herself. No friggin' way. So, it might be worth trying to lure the hand axe out while he's separated from his killing edge and iron sword friend, just to make sure he moves up and into our range. Also, I think his chances of hitting Joshua are very, very slim. Less than the last guy that had 30%, because hand axes are even worse. I feel like we're going to be putting a defensive position up in the northwest, and we're going to be fighting a lot of enemies defensively up here. See, he didn't even attack. So yeah, we're going to want to group everybody up and start playing really careful, because a lot of enemies are coming at us right now. And that's... we can't really push forward against the killing edge until we're ready to kill him. Although, I guess we're lucky that Vanessa did hit him, so it makes it now so someone can just swoop in and finish him off, as long as we're careful. Alright, so remember, don't stand on these guys' corpses. That will let 1 mercenary attack, and that's it. As long as we can kill those 2. Alright, so... Tana, you do need to start getting some kills. We need to definitely weaken that one up a bit if we're going to try that. That's not enough weakening. Shoot. 8 damage times 2. So, wait, sorry. One more thing. How much damage could Tana do if I want... just because she's the lowest level. I'm like, I would really like to get her... So we got to get this guy down to 9. It's pretty weak. Can't do a double under any circumstances. So 9 damage is what she's going to do. Sorry for the loud truck out there. You can hear that on the mic. So that's 8 times 2. That's not enough. If we did 16 plus... well, that's 13. That'd be too much. Alright, what else could we do, Joshua? That'll work. 9 times 2, and then 1 more 9. All 9s. Unless he gets a critical, this is pretty much perfect. And then maybe we'll have Erica kill this guy, so only 1 can attack us. Sure, that's fair. Please do not crit this time. Kind of hoping he'd dodge, but... the mercenaries on hard mode are pretty strong. Oh yeah, also she has to stand there. That's fine. Nothing can hit us except 1 guy. We could rescue people out of the way if we have to as well. That might be worth it. Yeah, because Vanessa's not going to be fighting this round until we heal her. Let's just get her out of the way. Now I can heal her easier, and we can probably take and drop Joshua. That just makes the positioning a little easier here. Alright, that's not what we're doing. We're doing this. 9 damage. Good. Just don't miss. Oh, right. I forgot to turn that on again. Because she hasn't fought at all for this version of the chapter. There we go. Alright, so... Axeman. Now we've got the magic free. Oh, he does have an axe, of course. A hand axe. It's fine. Figure it's worth risking. She did get hit. Ouch. I'm supposed to dodge those axes. She got a crit anyway in counter. She got a little bit angry, but, geez, that stings. could heal her instead. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe could have rescued her as well, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. He can attack that spot. So what I should do is make sure you've got a lance equipped before I do this. Perfect min-max microing here. And then we'll use Jillian to take and drop out of the way. Now this guy can hit... yeah, we have to deal with that. So... running out of rescues. I was gonna try to make sure we dropped Joshua. I think we let this guy take the attack on Ross. 17 damage, 12 speed. Not gonna get a double. He'll get weapon advantage. So it'll be 17 minus 8. Probably do 10 damage, but that's fine. That way I don't have to worry about rescuing people and dropping them. And I can just get Joshua back in the game next turn. I could have rescued Vanessa or Natasha instead, but I figured it was better to just block. I guess I could have blocked with Erica as well. Because she'd not have weapon disadvantage, she probably would have had a better dodge. That would not... I could still do that, honestly. Yeah, as long as we're out of way of the killing edge. Yeah, I had a couple choices. Good. I'll actually go with Erica instead. I think Ross would be fine, but she has a better chance to avoid completely. And it went after Tana, okay. You better not be doubling her. I would have been really surprised if he was fast enough to double my pigs, but... we might want to pull back a little just to stay out of range of the killing edge, so we've got a bit more room for counters. Because right now I can't really rush those spear army guys. And there's some pirates coming at us as well. Yeah, like I could kill this guy, but maybe we should consider backing off. Kill him from range and then rescue and pull back, maybe? If that's possible. Not enough damage. Probably not going to be enough either. So we have to rescue both of these guys. And gals. And then just have everyone run back one full... okay. Oh, we got the crit. Archer! My man! Good. So now... oops. Let's rescue here. Pull back into range of the healer. Someone should be able to drop. My priority is healing Tana, right? Or Vanessa. But I want to give the experience to Tana more. Good, so I was thinking, right, I could have used Luke to do the same thing as Archer, but this will be a little bit safer. So we'll use Vanessa to cycle people. And, let's see. Maybe we'll let, like, one of these guys get an attack on, like, Ross or something. Not that he needs the kills, but he's a really good anti-soldier killer. And then we'll just build up a bit of a line here. Probably go with lances just for later. Let me keep Jillian a little bit closer to the front. Because he's got short, stubby legs. Okay, so we're in a pretty good defensive corner. The enemies won't keep coming forever. All we need to do is fight through a couple waves, and we should be fine. And on Ross, you know, like, let's see. I hear he's pretty good. Alright, so now we can counterattack those soldiers without too much worry. less worry. Little worry. I still can't really attack that archer safely, though. Dang it. So, also, there's pirates. These guys aren't too tough, but they do have hand axes. Well, this one doesn't have a hand axe equipped, so it might be worth starting with loot and ending with loot. So yes, that was the correct choice here. And then we'll have one of the cav potentially rush in and kill the other guy? Potentially? Yeah, thanks. One magic. Let's see. Well, what does it look like? Double attack, not enough damage. Not a lot of other options. Alright, Ford. This is your pirate. If you had a little bit more speed, you could kill him with the steel sword. Unfortunately, you do not. What about Kyle? Does he have just enough damage or anything? Not enough speed either. Both of them are like 1 speed or con short. Alright, well then we'll just go with the double attack. It does a lot of damage. And unfortunately, the loot is only going to be able to hit by 1, and she'll definitely counter kill. That's 17 damage, minus, what, 3? So 14, she'll survive it. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I don't have a good counter here. Now again, I'd like to use Tana to get some experience, but if I use her here, I have to pull her out of the way, rescue her out of the way. And she's not strong enough to get a kill on her own. Whereas other people who attack will probably just, actually not quite one-shot them. Sure, we'll let Archer weaken them, and then we'll let Tana kill and use maybe Vanessa or something to pull her out of the way. Because we need to be careful with those archers. Could have gone with the Slim Lance. Sure, just for 100%. Not that you miss 96 very often. Oh, almost. Alright, so we can definitely kill this guy as well with whoever I want. Just keeping in mind that the archer is going to get an attack. 2 archer attacks, basically. What are we looking at here for damage? 14? Yeah, it's going to add up. It'd be nice to have, like, Jillian blocking, but this is pretty open. I'd go with Joshua, maybe? Not enough. Okay, well, Ross can do it, I'm sure. Yeah, I had no doubt. I would prefer if he dodged... Yeah, good job, Ross. I do appreciate his blue bandana of dodging. It's got +3 dodge on it. Alright, so now we're gonna go rescue, out of the way. So now, I could attack the first archer, but we'd have to stand here, or use Jilliam, who probably wouldn't die from a hit from the killing it. No, 17 minus 12 technically, because weapon disadvantage is 5, and even on a crit that's only 15. But I'll do this anyway, just to get a little bit of damage on the archer, maybe? That's fine. If Jillian could have moved 1 tile lower, I might have gone with it. Yeah, we want to keep these squares away from units for now. I think we'll just use to get the Pegasus out. Good, she's still safe. I didn't mess that up. We could try. Do you have a javelin? No. So the only way to kill this archer would be to risk the killing edge. think, I'm starting to think if I should block it up so he can't hit Archer. They're not going to be able to do much to Gilliam. Not be able to do too much to Ross. If I'd saved somebody that could rescue Kyle, I could put him there and then rescue him out of the way, but I didn't do that. We could block it up so Loot can't get hit. But we already said she'd be fine. I'm just going to make it a little bit harder. 14 damage. 7. Erica could take 2 hits at 7 damage if both archers went after her. Actually, going after Archer's fine, because then one hits him and then the other goes for... Okay, that's fine. Let's just keep, out of range of the second. Then she'll be closer to deal with the pirates as they come up, and same thing here, basically. And then healing. Probably should heal up Vanessa here, so she can get back into the game. Alright, I think I got it. We just need to be careful. We're being attacked from multiple angles. Gotta plot your defensive positioning pretty smartly. So yeah, I figured he'd go after Loot. We knew it would hurt. We knew he'd die on the counter. So now she'll need healing, but she's also a mage, so we can keep protected a bit easier. Those guys will need to die. Waves after wave. So they didn't go after Erica. I kind of had a feeling they might. And they got the hit in. So I'm glad I only positioned her where one archer could hit her. Would have been nice to have the hatchet equipped there as well, just to speed things up. Okay. So again, staying out of range of that. We can stand beside the archers now. But we've got more enemies coming in, so keep that in mind. It would be nice to use Tana to get a kill. She can kill this one, probably. We'll go with the Slim Lance just because it's a little bit more accurate and it does enough damage. We're at the point where missing a 90% and not getting a kill for one of my units could be a big problem. That's a pretty good first level up 10. I'll take that. Alright, now... Loot is in some danger, but she's kind of on the safe side of this map. So I can use her to throw some fire at one of these guys. Particularly if they don't have any ranged attacks. Yeah, I'll just wipe them out. That's kind of why I don't mind my mages taking a little bit of damage, as long as you know they won't get one shot. Because you can generally give them an attack with no risk of a counter. It's a lot harder to guarantee that on, well, someone, even Ford, but especially if you don't have javelins or anything, it's particularly hard to be like, I can guarantee you won't get counterattacked, you know. So Ford's gonna go for the kill here, 100%. He'll take a bit of damage probably, because, you know, enemy random numbers. Oh no, he won't get the kill. My bad, I thought that was enough. It's starting to go fast. It's been 30 minutes already? Sheesh, I should probably split this into another episode. Dang, this is a big map. Erica... Probably not going to be pushing down much. We have to kill this guy. We can't really deal with the axe guy, so we're going to be playing defense. I guess we'll use Archer over here. Maybe you should have done that first, so that no risk of Kyle, Ford, whoever, taking any damage. That would have been a little smart, but I wasn't sure if I was going to need to use them against... Well... I could have used him to try to kill this guy and then rescued him out of the way, but it's fine. So I'm thinking probably not safe to use Vanessa down there. I think we'll probably want to heal up Erica, and then we've got to make sure we kill this archer basically, and try to make sure that we're not going to get anybody killed by these axe guys. So the mage, what are we looking at? 11 fire damage, isn't that bad. Axe guy, axe guy. Might be able to kill the archer and then pull people away a little bit. Let's see how much damage you can do. Not a double. Can you, though? Yeah, we're gonna do this. I know Ross has been getting a lot of kills lately, but this way I can sort of rescue these people out of the way a little bit better. And nobody's gonna take 2 hits or 3 hits from magic fire. That's a pretty good level up for Ross. He doesn't really need the strength, so the fact that he got some other stats is what I want. Just keep getting a bit of skill and luck and stuff in there. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'd be able to hit Erica or Tana. We're looking at 19 damage plus 1 or 2 minus her defense. She'll survive 1 hit. It's not optimal, but as long as nobody else can get hit, we'll just do a little bit of a pullback to a small degree here. Could actually rescue her. How much are do these people weigh? 5? 8 of 7. So what we could do is... Okay, I've got a plan. This is 1 more tile, so we'd still be in range from there, unfortunately. Well, I was going to try to get them only the ability to target Erica, but that's probably not going to work. But I can get 10 out of the way, at least, I think. We should probably rescue, for sure, though, Ross. So that should be Kyle. And just a couple squares out of the way. 1 more than that. We could use Gilliam to pick him up. Although Gilliam can be hit, technically, that's fine. Just trying to do a little bit of backtracking here. Alright, well, we already used one of our pickup and moves. The only other one we had an option for was Vanessa, and she can't get there far enough. So what I'll do is... you know what? This will be just fine. Oh, she's still in range. Well, we can actually stop that. That's fine. There we go. Actually, so now he has to attack a sword guy. The second one can't attack anyone. The mage can't attack him. That's perfect. Look at all this. I figured it out. That was a good little puzzle, actually. So nobody is currently being held, so we'll get all our turns next time. No one misses a turn. And we've got weapon advantage no matter who he goes for. Now, Joshua wasn't full HP, so that's 1 negative, but... you know, no one had a chance of dying, and that's good. Excellent. Like lambs to the slaughter. Okay, 1 more turn of the puzzle, and then we're done the puzzling. I guess I'll probably end the episode after we do 1 more turn of puzzling. Alright, so... keeping in mind... this is no man's land right here. Probably can't kill that mage then, and it's going to be tricky to kill this mage. Unless we do it with range. So... not close enough, not close enough. That's not going to do it. So the only thing this character can do would be nearly kill the axe guy. So we'll just do that because he doesn't have any other options. And when I say nearly kill, I mean Archer is going to get a crit every time he attacks. This is why I like Archer so much. I know his critical defense is terrible, but he's such a good mage. Like, his stats are just perfect. You know, Lightning has a 5% crit chance, and he's getting crits all the time. With no luck. I love it! Luck doesn't give you crit chance. Skill does, I believe. But luck gives you anti-crit, and that's what he's missing. Alright, so... I could start considering putting Pegasus close enough to just swoop over the building and kill this guy to get his... so he doesn't even get an attack. Also ranged, so if we can go with, like... this won't be a double, but this kind of thing would be safe as well. Got one javelin. Actually, I guess then Tana could probably kill this guy. Yeah, if the pegs both teamed up, this will do it. Vanessa does have a lot of superior speed right now. I'm hoping Tana can catch up. What's she at? 17 speed? I mean, 4 level ups. 3 out of 4? It's certainly possible. I don't remember the speed growth stat for Tana, but I think it's around 50%. Okay, so I think we're gonna weather one fireball, and then next turn we'll be able to kill this guy with one of the pigs, and we'll be able to kill the mage, and then that'll be it for the attacking units, I think. Priority for healing is probably loot. Just make sure whoever's hit, or whoever gets hit by the fire will not die. You'll probably go after someone that can't counter it. Just because I'm thinking about it right now, I'm gonna go buy a javelin. I will buy some more of this stuff off camera, but I'd like most of my cav to actually have a javelin. Yeah, and like, Gilliam's is gonna break anytime. Still gotta stay out of range of that. Hatchet will be breaking soon enough, but that's fine. It's a good little weapon, but you can't get any new ones, so no need to hold on to it for the whole game. Oh, I thought I'd keep Erica out of range. Whoops. Oh. Let's wrap this next section up. Almost done. Hellfire. Ooh, that one actually hurts more than I was looking at. So, I didn't double check, but that mage did have a more dangerous spell. Hellfire has, it's like a... this is kind of like a steel weapon of sorts. You actually get it, too. That's a bonus. Only Loot could even use it right now. But, yeah, that's a good one. It's kind of heavy, though, in this game. Wow. Definitely like a steel weapon, but good accuracy. Only -5 accuracy for double damage. So, that's a good spell to hold on to. Unfortunately, it kills your speed, but, that's fair. Alright, so now we gotta kill this guy, get this killing edge. And that's gonna be maybe Tana's job, as long as she can kill him before he gets any attacks. And even the Slim Lance. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put a save down because I've been doing this for way too long, this chapter. But 88% of the time we should be fine. Even more than that, because even if he did a counterattack, most of the time that won't kill her. There we go, no problem. I just, you know, I wanted to be a little bit risky there. There's probably a safer way to do it with javelins and stuff, but... another really good Tana level up. See, I think she's gonna catch up and surpass Vanessa. We'll just send that to the supply for now. But yeah, I think, she's already got strength. She's a little bit low on skill, but she's already matched her on strength. She's 2 points behind on skill, or speed, that is to say. Skill and speed, she's -2. But she's got a pretty good chance of getting there in 3 levels, or at least being awfully close. Luck is tied. Defense is tied. Wow, they're actually going to be very close in stats. Interesting. But I'm pretty sure Tana has better growth. So overall, she should turn out a bit better. Same constitution, same aim, aid, that is. They're almost identical at this point. That's kind of fun. Well, I guess we should probably call this an episode. Let's, swip. Yeah, definitely time to end the episode. Let's switch over that. And, we should probably heal up here, because that was a big hit. We'll end this turn, and then next turn we'll deal with Amelia and, the boss and all that. Ford, oh, I'm gonna buy him a Javelin while I'm here. I'm gonna buy Vanessa a Javelin as well. Just so useful. They're not even that expensive, and it's so nice to have that option. Chillium's is gonna break pretty soon. We'll deal with that between episodes or something. Yeah, we're pretty much home free. We'll probably want to get... Well, Joshua already has a killing edge, but he's the likeliest candidate to get the next one. Alright, I think we're just fine. Alright, well, looks like this chapter's going to take 3 episodes, which is kind of crazy. Oh, by the way, yeah, Amelia has not been attacking, has she? Let's move out, troops. Oh, wait. Do I have a limited number of turns to recruit her? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, oh no. I just spent like 2 hours on this map. Let me... Hold on just a second, everybody. So... Amelia. Really? Was this my only chance? Erica can recruit her. Franz can recruit her. The walkthrough didn't even say that... Okay, so she'll be back... 13? We have to wait 4 chapters to recruit her if we don't get her in this one? That's not good! See, she's really low level, and it'd be really nice to start catching her up on this next couple maps. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna redo it again. That's a pain. Oh, but if you don't recruit her this time, she comes back in chapter 13 and she starts at level 4. She probably just doesn't even get any stats for that either. But that's level 4 as a trainee. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna leave it as is. I didn't know I had a limited number of turns for that. It didn't say anything about that in the guide, so I didn't even know. Oh well, it would have been... I would have had to move Erica about 2 turns earlier. So we could have done it by being a little bit less defensive in the corner up here for sure. I had enough turns, but I was trying to play it safe for you guys so I didn't have to reload it again. Alright, oh well. I'm going to cut the episode here. When we come back, we'll finish the map. I'm not going to be restarting it again, though. So we're just going to have to get Emily later, which actually really is a pain in my neck, because I wanted to start leveling her up now, but... Oh well, life. That's Fire Emblem for you. This is actually... Chapter 9, I'm not a huge fan of. Just because there's such a limited window of time to do what you need to do, and there's so many enemies, so... Not giving it a high rating at this moment. Anyway, I'll finish the episode, or finish the chapter next episode. Thanks for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time.